Well, we're back.
Oh, God. At least it's not going to be as hard to clean up.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least. Right.
God, I am so sorry about that.
Episode... Oh, yeah. Oh.
Can I get an amen?
Oh, yeah, like in some... Can I get an amen?
If you can, love yourself.
All right, well...
Hi.
Hi, guys. We are back and obviously better than ever. Quite obvious.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to talk a little bit more into the mic. It's a little echoey.
Quite obviously, we are better than ever.
So...
As you can tell, we're in a new location.
Yeah.
It's just because
We felt like it.
we wanted to record in a different place.
Sorry. It's been a long 2 weeks, guys. I missed. You know who I missed?
Oh.
Paul.
Oh, someone's coming.
I hear the footsteps.
Hello?
Yeah.
We're recording an episode.
Why are you recording?
Because we wanted to change it up.
Well, carry on.
Thank you.
Oh.
He said. Who do you miss?
Paul.
Yeah, we miss Paul. What do you need, Dad? You want this Oreo pack? You can keep them. They're all yours.
Anyway, how's the episode going?
We just started.
One more.
This is a good episode. I feel it in my bones.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Nothing.
You didn't say it back.
Love you.
Thank you.
Y'all, this is a good
That was
episode.
my dad.
I feel it. I feel it.
I feel it in my bones.
Enough to
Make my sister. Okay.
Wow.
Hi. It's been 2 weeks. And we have another guest. It's gonna be such a good episode.
Guys, we have some stories to tell.
Mm-hmm.
This 2-week hiatus has given me the opportunity to reflect. And I really only came up with one story, but it's a traumatic one. But yeah, I got a new job, so it's been like crazy. Like I've been working 9 to 5 every day, so
Dolly Parton.
someone's got to do it.
Yep.
If Dolly ain't doing it no more,
Who's doing it?
she had to pass on the torch.
To Jan.
So yeah, she has school and work, so.
And I was in Mexico for a week.
Avocados from Mexico.
Cinco de Drinko, am I right? No, I was visiting family in my hometown.
Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah.
It's
and I saw a lot of Cinco de Drinko people.
Oh, I was gonna say Cinco de Drinko is like a Hispanic. A Hispanic 5-year-old's birthday. Cinco de Drinko.
The kid's name is Drinko?
No,
Oh.
just using it as an excuse to drink. Cinco.
Oh,
5
true. Yeah.
birthday.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. No,
yeah, at my work, someone came in at like 11 asking for a beer. I was like, I could get that started for you.
Do you want extra foam or no foam?
Do you want the salted foam or cold foam on that?
Do you want Clamato or what? You want a croissant with that to absorb it or what? No, the amount of white women with cornrows that I saw in the airport.
Yeah.
Crazy, and also,
Someone's got to do it.
yep, someone has to be a brave soldier, you know?
Listen, if the white people aren't going to appropriate the culture, who's going to do it?
The white people.
Well,
It was the white person.
Yeah,
They were white.
that's what I'm saying. If like, it's always going to be the white people. I'm saying, like, if it's not going to be them, who else is going to do it?
Oh, it's going to be, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, okay, I see. I understand now. Thank you for walking me through that.
Why you have so many?
Because I took them off my iPad.
Well, I want them. Oh, we didn't explain. We did a little confetti popper for the people who are listening and not watching. We did a confetti popper at the very beginning, and that's why we were laughing so hard, because it did not pop. We just... It was one of those that you, like,
it didn't
push.
pop, it plopped.
Yeah, it literally just... Yeah.
So I think maybe we needed a little bit more force in the push.
Yeah.
They're getting caught in your sleeve, and they're going
I
on
know,
the
and
floor.
they're going on the floor, and I apologize.
So we need to stop. This isn't gonna be a permanent setup, by the way. I just want you to know.
This is just for now. We just
for
did
fun. It was a lot of setup, but it was fun.
It really was. I was like, oh, whichever one's gonna be easier, and then we did this.
Yeah, we thought it'd be easier, but it was not. But anyways, we've been doing a lot of things, and that's why we were gone for 2 weeks. And I cannot tell a lie, guys. I heavily considered being like, let's make it 3.
I was ready.
Tired.
Yeah, I feel that, but I was ready. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's do this thing. Let's get this party started.
Yeah, I miss Paul also.
We miss you, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Also, I did not realize Paul is the English Pablo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. And I was
Yeah.
like, why does he go by Paul and Pablo? And I was like, oh,
Oh, that's
I
why.
see. I just didn't make the connection.
Yeah, like I found the same connection actually in my Spanish civilization class.
Which was?
It's like for like there was a king or someone named Pablo.
In your class?
Yeah, king. No, named Pablo. And then I looked online to look up a question, and it said
King
Paul the Second, and I was like, "That's not Pablo," but it is.
I thought his name was Pablo, not Paul.
That's weird. But yeah, and you know what else?
Wait, hold on. Listen.
Ooh, was it good?
Delicious. Yes, it was good.
Something else that I came to the conclusion of.
Which is?
I'm being replaced.
From who? Who's replacing you?
Your work friends.
They are not replacing you.
No, because they are. Because why didn't you go bowling with me?
Because you were in Mexico.
Why don't you work with me?
If your work wasn't literally an hour away from my house, maybe I'd consider it. I can't believe I've been replaced. She literally, I posted that I went bowling with my coworkers, and she literally commented, what did she say?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but she said something about being replaced, and I was like, girl, you're in a whole different country. But I feel that when you had like more friends and you would hang out with them,
it was like,
it's like, wow, all right.
What am I, chopped liver?
You'd rather hang out with that loudmouth than this loudmouth. I cannot believe it. I can't tell a lie. I felt I related to Bob the drag queen because everyone always talking about how loud he is.
Aww.
And I was like,
not loud.
it's hard. It's hard for us.
It's hard.
It's hard for us wild queens out here.
Bob's just funny.
Yeah, I know. Bob's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love Paul. Bob kind of reminds me of Tyler the Creator. They have a similar voice. Anyways.
Okay.
Guys, I started watching it without her because if I continued to just watch it with her, I would not finish by DragCon. So I asked her permission and she gave me permission.
Reluctantly.
You didn't even like the seasons that I was watching.
No, because season 3 and 4 suck. Season 5 is okay. But then season 6 and 7 and on.
So
Prime.
now,
I mean, all the earlier seasons have like the classic queens on them, though.
Yeah.
Actually.
so now I am watching. I'm almost done with season 8.
And then season 9's really good. Are you like finishing season 8?
Yes, I'm
So we
on
could
the
s-
finale
We
tonight.
could start season 9 tonight if you want to watch an episode or two.
Down.
Because season 9 has some good queens too. Really good
Period.
queens.
Guys, if you ever meet a bitch named Thorgy Thor, fuck that
Punch
hoe.
her in the face. No,
And
she
a bitch
actually-
named Acid Betty too.
I don't like Acid Betty. I like Thorgy more than I like Acid Betty.
Yes.
And I have to say that.
Yes, I agree. Because why the fuck both sides of your head shaved, Acid Betty?
Why do you have a mohawk as a drag queen? I mean, no,
why
that's
do
fine,
why do
but-
you as a drag queen look like Pepper from American Horror Story?
Oh,
That's what I want to know.
no, she really. I didn't make that connection. She really does.
She
The
does.
first episode where they have to like pose in front of all the queens.
Yeah.
I think her name is Layla McQueen.
Yeah, Layla McQueen.
I felt so bad for her
Yeah.
and her little Beetlejuice get up.
Yeah, the green hair and everything. Ugh.
She had purple hair.
Oh, it was purple hair. You're
Yeah.
right, you're right. Your hair was purple hair.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
I've just been chilling. I'm gonna be honest with you. Life has been treating me a little bit kinder than usual, and I'm a little suspicious about it.
No, you deserve it. You
Deserve
deserve
it,
everything
queen.
that's coming.
Everything that's what now? Everything?
Yes, everything. Everything, everywhere, all at once is coming.
And I deserve all of it.
Yes.
I feel so special.
Loads. Speaking of, my family watches this podcast
Yeah, but that was
Family-
funny.
from Mexico who
Avocados from
don't
Mexico.
speak. Yeah, they don't speak English, and
Te amo.
te quiero mucho.
Sí.
Yeah, yeah.
Claro que sí.
Yeah, and my family member who watches the podcast who does not speak English, she was like, "Can you please make it so that you guys can listen to it with Spanish subtitles?" And I said, "Yes, I will try my hardest."
Lo siento, señora.
Pero te quiero.
Pero no sé cómo hacerlo.
Sí, yo también.
Tampoco.
Tampoco?
I believe because I don't know how to do it. So then you'd be like, me neither.
Tampoco is me neither?
Yeah.
Oh. También. Me
Ta-
too. No, also. Me also. Me also.
Yes, me as well.
So we're on Duolingo. Yeah, learning Spanish.
You remember Rosetta Stone?
The
That could be a-
Rosetta Stone?
That could be a drag name.
Rosetta Stoned.
Nice.
Laganja. Do better.
Yeah.
No, Laganja Estranja is actually, like, it's catchy.
Yeah, no, it is. I like the name, but I didn't really like her in her season.
Yeah, she gets
I thought you
better
love
with
her.
time. No.
I thought you really liked her.
No, I just watch her YouTube videos sometimes because she makes like hour-long YouTube videos.
Nice.
And it's just her vlogging and running around and like doing just doing daily chores. Like there was like 30 minutes of her in a cafe eating a churro.
Nice.
And it was very nice. And she's like, I just walked to this cafe. And now I'm going back to my hotel room for
Why does
Dancing
she
with
do-
the Stars.
Why does she do that like weird voice that she does?
Yes,
Yeah.
God.
Mm-hmm. Or whatever the hell she said.
Yes, God. Like it's like almost fancy, but
But like also trying
to be
like AAVE.
yeah.
I feel like what are some other good drag names? I mean, I told you before that my drag name would be Cunt Dragula.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought of another good one earlier, but I forgot. Besides Rosetta Stone, of course.
Rosetta Stone.
Can you imagine?
You just come out in cement.
Yes,
like a
caveman
statue.
chic.
Like a statue. Yeah.
Statue of Liberty. The statue of... No. Oh! The Rosetta Stone of Liberty.
Mm-hmm. That was really good. That plant might be covering you.
It's not, don't worry.
Okay. Right. Do we want to get into these? Get into this, girl. Yes,
Sure.
God.
I wrote this at the last second,
Mm.
and I want to say something about it before I forget.
Okay, say something.
I wrote down Roger, American Dad, and this is why.
Okay.
This is my story. I think American Dad is not the greatest television show in history, but
I love Roger.
Roger
Slays.
Roger is like drag
Androgy-
queen representation, cross-dresser representation. Like, I don't think Roger really gets enough credit because like everybody discredits the show because it's bad, but Roger
makes the show better.
Roger deserves his own show with no American dad, no
God.
American mom, no American brother.
Daughter, whatever. No goldfish.
Yes, no goldfish.
God damn goldfish.
Just Roger.
No, Roger's cool. Roger can hang.
Roger reminds me of what's his name from Lilo and Stitch, the one that also always cross dresses.
I forget the name, but I know it. They're not the big one, but the little one.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
the little twink.
I was listening to the Bald and the Beautiful podcast by Trixie Mattel and Katya.
The one and only.
Yes. And they were talking about like what happens when twinks age.
What happens?
Like a twink cannot age gracefully because a twink is about being youthful,
Oh.
right? Like it's like, oh, you're a twink, you're
To
a little
me,
gay.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, to me it's like young and like
Yeah.
bottom. I mean, not young, I mean little, like petite.
Mm.
I feel like twinks can only be like scrawny and like just like
But I feel like it's very hard to age as a twink. Like you want.
if they're saying it, I'm gonna take their word for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough on twinks to
If you're
say anything like against what they said.
if you're a twink out listening, tell us if it's hard to age.
Yeah, tell us if you're scared of getting old.
Please. We need for research. Please.
Every 1 out of 1 twink.
1 out of 1 twink. If you donate,
Because we're only
a
gonna get
penny.
one comment. Studies show that every 1 out of 1 twink is scared to age.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
I
scared
don't
of
blame 'em.
age.
Yeah.
I am so scared of aging. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm more so scared of getting, like, I don't know, I feel like there's a difference between getting old and aging. And to me, the part is getting old. Then, like, that's the scary part.
For
Not,
me,
like,
it's-
just, like, my appearance changing.
for me, it's aging.
Yeah.
I'm vain. I want to say that I don't want wrinkles.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
Will
feel
I
that.
get Botox? Yes.
Yas, queen. If we got the money for it, I'm getting it.
No, literally. I'm not just gonna sit and watch my face pass me by. I don't know. I mean, there's
Then it
some old
might
people
take
that are
away.
cute.
There are. But then also, it might take away from your glory years. You know? You're like, you're going to turn
My
into,
dog is going insane. I'm sorry if you can hear that.
you're turning, I don't remember what I was going to say. That made
Take
me
away your
forget
glory
it.
years.
Yes.
You're turning into.
Oh, something you can't recognize.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I think sometimes wrinkles are cute if they're like good wrinkles.
Little
Like-
smile lines.
Mm-hmm.
Super cute.
Yeah, and
I
like
apologize for yawning.
on the eyes.
Little crow's feet.
Because you're smiling.
I hate when like, oh,
What?
like the lip wrinkles, and then the lips start to turn in.
Where they're like,
Yeah, no thanks.
yeah.
those are ones I could gladly do without.
Yeah, like that's when lip filler is
Yes,
necessary.
girl, get a lip flip.
I want a lip flip so bad. We've talked about this before.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day.
Mhm. So I told you guys I was in Mexico.
Mhm.
Funnily enough, we went to see family, but I really wanted to see cows because my town is a dairy town, right? And so we went and saw cows, and we came home, and we were right next to a farm where we were staying. We had to sleep with the windows open every night
Ooh, God.
because it was so hot. There was no AC, there were no fans, not even like a floor fan, which is like, what? There were so many outlets in the place that we were at, and there was no fan to plug it in.
I don't know why nobody in like other countries uses air conditioning. It is such a beautiful thing.
It is. It really is. And the house is part of it, like it belongs to my family members who can afford. Sorry. They can afford to put, like, these family members can definitely afford to put AC in their home that they built. They literally had this home custom built. Which, crazy that you can do that in Mexico. You can just build your home.
Yeah.
All my cousins have
Same.
done that.
Same in Italy.
It's
They just
crazy.
have it. Oh, my home that I've been waiting to be built. What? Girl, I'm lucky if I'm gonna be able to
Rent
own
an apartment.
like rent an apartment at any point in my life.
Yeah. But we slept with the windows open, and what do you know? The night that we went to see the cows, all of a sudden, a cow is giving birth next to our window. It was so bad. It was like all night. Variations of that. You could tell it was in pain.
Oh.
Like
poor
all
thing.
night. And then, what do you know? 3 a.m, the roosters. All of them. There were like 10 roosters at this farm. You only need one. Realistically,
Yeah.
you need one.
It does its job.
Please, get rid of the rest. But, yeah, that was crazy. And, you know how you get like stir crazy if you're with the same people for too long? I got like that with my sisters. It was really bad. I got really
After
annoyed.
a week. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Because I was sleeping in between them.
No way.
Every night. What?
In the same bed?
Well, no. Okay, so we had like a full or like a queen bed, and then there was a twin bed. And we just pushed them together to make a mega bed. And so I slept in between them.
I see.
And it was a lot because one night when one sister was on the side that like was the queen bed, she would take up all the bed. Inconsiderate.
Yeah.
And then one night when the other sister was on the bed, she was fine. That was fine actually. But like she would just kind of face me the whole night, and it was creepy, you know? But like I think it was just I was in the middle all the time, and like when we were driving, being so close in the seats, and it was just too much, and I broke. I did. And also, traveling is like crazy stressful.
It is. It's a lot.
Yeah.
You have to mentally prepare for that for sure.
Yeah, and I'm never prepared for it.
That's true.
Cause
That is very true.
how are you gonna tell me that we're going into a cave? I did not prepare to go into a cave, a cavern of
I think
sorts.
it's interesting that you guys were hot in the cave.
It was
Because
so
usually,
hot.
like, caverns and caves, they're cold.
Well, it was because it was hot outside already, and I know usually it's cold, but it was such an open, like it was huge. You don't even understand. It was like Alaskan bullworm big. You know?
Yeah, because there are caves in Italy that I've gone to, and it's like crazy. It's like, so it's like you take these huge stairs down, and then like you look up, and it's like you're encased into it like a cave, and there's like a hole in the top,
and then like you can go and like deep in there and like
Is it-
explore and stuff.
Like a big cave, or is it like you're
No,
closed?
It's huge.
Huh.
It's a ginormous cave, and like you can go like they do tours of it, and like you could do like a 45-minute tour of like going deep into the cave and seeing all the little like stalagmites or whatever they're called.
formations and
Yeah,
such.
and like it's super crisp down there, and like
It was humid in this cave.
yeah, it's humid, but at the ones in Italy, it's like, you know, it'll be like 90 whatever outside, and then in there it's so cold. And then
They have AC.
and in fact, when we went the last time I went, well, which is the only time I've ever been, but when I went, I started getting like really shaky, and like almost like when you have like a bad like anxiety attack or something and you're shaky, super shaky. And then I asked her sister, I was like, are you shaky? I'm so shaky. And like as I asked her, our tour guide was like, it's totally normal if you guys are like starting to shake, like it's because of like the oxygen difference between like the surface level and over here.
Weird.
Yeah. So that's why when I saw that you guys were like overheating in the cave, I was like, what the
We were
heck?
sweating buckets. I think it's just cause how much we were walking it, because it was like a fast tour. Like they got you in and they got you out. Like we were walking out and there were 3 groups behind us already
Hey.
in the cave, and like
Jeez.
you can see the rocks kissing here, and you know.
Yeah. It also depends how like close to the surface it is, because if
That
it's a
was
more
pretty close,
if it's a
yeah.
more surface level cave, then it's not going to be cold.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the surface.
Under the surface.
I don't remember the rest. I was gonna continue, but I feel worthless.
Something a 3-ring circus.
Circus. And that's that.
All right, that was Mexico.
Yeah. I could say more. There was this lady who owned a store there. I won't say her name because what if she's listening? It is so bad. Like hoarder. You cannot go in there. If there's someone already in the store, you can't walk in.
What the hell?
Like, it's...
Does she sell stuff? Like, does her stuff sell?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I was my first time going there because I wanted stuff that said my hometown's name on it, and it's hard to find stuff that says my hometown's name on it.
Yeah. Is that where you got the magnet?
No.
Oh.
I got that one in Cholula.
Oh, yeah.
But I went into the store with my dad, and my sisters were like, don't get any food. It has been sitting there for years.
Ew.
And so I didn't get any food, obviously. But, like, even the keychains that we got that had, like, my town's name on it were so, like, ugh. But we
Yeah.
bought them because it was all that we thought we could find. And then my cousin comes along, and she brings us these nice wooden keychains that are, like, beautiful. And she's like, I got them from this store. Jealous. But anyways, her store is, like, it's like one long, thin hallway where you are surrounded by junk. I don't know how she can sell anything in there. I don't, like, there should be definitely some sort of law
Yeah.
that's like, you need to close and clean up.
Yeah.
But it's been like that since my sisters were young.
Ew. I don't like that
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, pretty weird. But, oh, I miss my hometown. I miss it already. There are so many stray dogs in Mexico. And I wanted to take them all home because they were all so cute. There was one with a broken leg, and she had little spots like a cow. And I
Yeah,
guess people-
Mexico is bad with
Yeah.
their stray dogs.
I guess people in town call her Vaquita, like a cow, a little cow. And she looked like she had just had babies.
Oh.
Yeah, her little nipples were big.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I always feel so bad for stray dogs. And it's sad because a lot of the people in town are just like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that everyone is good and they give them little treats and stuff.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I just don't know how people like see stray dogs and it like becomes normalized and it like they're like mean to the dogs. I'm like, how could you be mean?
That's how it is in my
It's just a
town.
little animal.
Yeah, that's how it is in my town with a lot of shop owners because the dogs just like go into the stores.
Yeah, which
Which
is
is
so
so
cute.
cute.
That brings business. What
There
are you
was
talking about?
a little, I think it was the little dog with a broken foot.
Mhm.
She was walking around the central of the town, and she walked into this cafe and she just laid down. And it was the cutest. They didn't tell her to leave or anything. She just sat there. And then she came and walked around. I felt so bad. I was like, girl, lay down. Your foot's broken. But, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to start crying if I talk more about Mexico because I miss it. And it was a sad trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's get into this.
Like your dad said. Anyway.
Anyway.
So, over my 2 weeks, I had a lot of thinking to do, a lot of reflecting to do,
What did you think and reflect on?
and I have had this memory stuck in my brain, like nonstop, because like I had to take my nails off, my birthday nails, obviously, because I'm working with food. And so my nails are like super brittle, super weak right now. So like I'm biting them a lot because like it's hangnail city over here. It is,
It's hangnail season.
yeah, it really is. My nails are going through it right now.
Yeah.
And every time I bite my nails, I think back to a time, a much simpler time. It was back when I still played soccer. I was about 10 years old or so back when I was playing soccer. And I had a certain coach, and his name was Coach Steve. Unironically, his
Oh.
his real name was Coach Steve. And similarly to Coach Steve from Big Mouth, he wore a blue polo that always
Showed his nipples?
no
Oh.
had a huge hole in the armpit, like
Like a
ginormous hole.
Deb-sized armpit hole.
Yes, larger than Deb's sized armpit hole. And he was an asshole. He was such an asswipe. And like, what does yelling at a bunch of like 8-year-olds make you feel better about yourself, Coach Steve?
Yeah, are you
And
a
you're-
bigger man because of it?
In your retirement age, is that your life's purpose,
That
Mr.
where we're
Steve?
going now, Steve?
So he was an ass. Like one time I made my only goal ever, because it was like one of the first times I was put on offense and one of the only times. And it was after some deliberation, it was made, the call was made that it was offsides. He flipped out on me. He's like, you were supposed to pass it to someone. They're our star player. And then this other teammates, the one he wanted me to pass it to, their dad was the assistant coach.
Oh.
And he was like, you did so good, like that was
Oh.
awesome, like I'm so proud of you. You had the perfect shot. There was no need for you to pass to her. Like
Yeah.
he was so sweet. Assistant, interesting. I don't remember his name, and I only remember the bad one's name. But assistant dad,
Assistant dad.
assistant coach dad, he was fucking sick. I love him. But Coach Steve,
Was Coach Steve a parent of any sort, or was he just there?
not from my knowledge.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So there was one day, bright and early, one of those early morning soccer games,
Oh, those were the worst.
and we were at our high school's field.
Oh.
And so, there would be like 3 or 4 games going on at a time.
It was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, looking back at it,
Yeah.
how did we not get distracted by other games?
Literally. The ball starts rolling onto your field and you just
Yeah.
have to ignore it. Well, Again, I think I was on offense this time. I don't remember. I was either like a mid or offense. And I've been biting my nails since I was a kid. The ball was nowhere near me. So I was standing there biting my nails. And this motherfucker.
Steve?
Yes. Coach Steve. He looks at me. He calls me. And I look at him at the sideline. And he goes like, with his hands, he motions to me. He's like, and I was like,
I'm not playing a harmonica, Steve. Leave me alone.
he was like, I was like, this motherfucker.
Mind your business, Steve. I'm a
For
child.
real, I'm 8 years old and I don't have the ball. What do you want me to do? Ooh, follow.
Get in the game, girl.
Like,
Steve, obviously you need to join an adult league.
literally, just
Sir, go home and watch it on your TV. Bye.
Literally.
But so every time I bite my nails, I see that man in my
And I'm
head.
gonna keep doing that to you. I'm gonna keep doing it to you. For all you audio listeners, Jan motioned like she was biting all of her nails at the same time, like in a corn on the cob fashion,
Yes.
and did like a "what are you doing" kind of face with both of her arms up and her palms open.
Yes. That was a very good description of
Thank
what
you.
I did.
Thank you.
That is exactly what I did
Thank
because that is what my coach did to me.
Yeah, Steven.
And I hope you're happy, Steve, because now that's all I think about. I see literally like I could literally see the exact like lighting that was there that day, like the way the sun was shining on us, all of it. I could see it just like a picture in my head.
For some reason,
Fuck that dude.
like the lighting, whenever I think of like old soccer games, I think of the color orange. Like the lighting was very
Yeah,
orange.
yeah. It really was. Cause yeah, I don't know what it was.
Something about it was just
Orange.
orange.
Like even the grass in my head is like almost orange.
The sun was not orange, but
Yeah,
the lighting was.
the sun has not changed colors since we were 8 years old, but
That lighting.
my soccer memories in my brain are like a movie that's taking place in Iran or something like or like Mexico.
Oh my god.
Just that orange filter over it.
God. Like a telenovela. No, what's your favorite like soccer team name that you've ever had?
I only remember one at the moment. I only remember Racing Stripes.
Oh, well, my personal favorite was when my mom and my friend at the time's mom were coaching our team. They called it Leaping Lizards, but my friend's mom misspelled lizards with two Z's.
Ooh.
And we were the Leaping Lizards.
I like that.
And we were green.
We also had some kind of wizard. Some kind of magic name. Oh,
The Magic Castle.
something magic, black magic or something like that. It was. There's one person that we went to school with that I was like on her dad's team with her like at least 3 years in a row.
No, there was a good amount of girls that like I played soccer with for like a year and then I never saw them again.
This girl, she's still pretty relevant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's weird because it's like we remember that.
Does she remember?
Do other people remember shit like that?
I just want to know if people remember anything about me ever.
Literally, me too.
Also, can you hear me? Because sometimes it doesn't shine green when I talk.
Yeah, it's not shining green, but I hear you.
Okay, good. No, I want to know what people remember about me, but I also don't want to know at all. I don't need to know. It's none of my business.
That's true. There's when I was like at my mental health facility, they said, "What people think about you is none of your business."
That's
Like,
what RuPaul says.
and I was like, "But it is my business."
That's literally what RuPaul says.
Really? When?
Yeah. I don't remember
like, later
when.
seasons?
I think so. He's like, what anyone thinks about me is none of my business. They're not paying my bills. I don't pay them no mind.
Yes.
He says that in a song.
If they pay your bills, pay the bills no mind.
fly.
Now, sister that walk. You guys need to start watching Drag Race.
You really do.
If you are not already watching Drag Race, you need to start because this is a Drag Race podcast.
The drag and the race. Like the bald and the beautiful.
Yes, the drag and the race. The tortoise and the hare.
Oh, God. Yeah. That's the only story I've thought of, though.
This episode really started off with a bang. And now we're just like, it's a steady decline. What time are we at? We're only at 40 minutes.
41.
You're kidding. I thought it's been an hour already.
I know. Huh?
I have nothing else to talk about.
No, me neither. I'm pretty sure I could think of something, though.
I've been falling asleep a lot lately.
Me too.
Like, I've been getting really tired at night.
I feel.
And it's crazy. Because why? Whoa. I used to not get tired so early.
Yeah, you were.
But I think because of Mexico, I had to sleep early and I had to wake up early every day. Every day. It was like 7 a.m.,
Yeah.
8 a.m., let's go.
I hate that. That's
We're
the one thing I
falling
hate
asleep
about
at
vacation.
10 p.m.
I hate that about vacation.
Kidding. 10 p.m. Me?
I know. That's
10:03 is my bedtime.
crazy. Yeah, I've been falling asleep at like 8:30.
And I feel so bad about it. I'll be on FaceTime with Adam and we'll be watching a movie together. I was watching him play video games. I was watching him play The Last of Us.
Fun.
And I was having a good time watching.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep and he said, you were snoring so loud I had to hang up.
I have been snoring myself awake recently.
Really?
Yes. Like, I noticed that I only snore when I'm on my back.
Mm.
But I'll be, like, because, I fall asleep, like, while I watch stuff.
Yeah.
On my phone. So I'm on my back when I
Maybe
watch it.
I thought it was like a YouTube video.
Maybe.
When I got really
You
tired.
got in a trance.
Yeah.
And then I'll, like, wake up at, like, 3 in the morning. I'm like... Or, like, I feel like I'm, like, half awake. And I like, feel myself doing the snoring. So I'm like, I know that I'm doing...
Probably how your brother feels.
Probably not. It doesn't ever get to the half asleep, half awake point. Just always asleep.
REM.
Constant.
Eyes closed, you're in REM.
I just remembered that there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
I wanted to show you guys the stickers I have on my water bottle because I love my water bottle and I got a new sticker today.
Courtesy
Of
of
Deb.
Deborah.
That'll be my last one. So, if you guys will
Close.
point your attention to my water bottle. This is a Brita water bottle, not sponsored.
Here, I can show it off for you while you talk.
Okay, so I'll say it's a Brita because they're not sponsored. It is the metal one that has a little filter on the inside. It's delicious and always gives me cool, delicious water. So, facing you, we have our Harry Styles sticker. That's like a little what's the like
Sarah?
a tarot, thank you, card, and it says The Entertainer. How fun and cool and fresh. Then, if you point your attention to the bottom sticker below that, it's a little skeleton man with little
Peloton man.
with little greenery coming out of his mouth, and it says "Compost the Rich."
Yes.
And now, if we'll turn it that way, there we go. We have a picture of like a protest march looking thing, with a black woman at the front standing tall and proud, and it says "Justice" underneath. And then we have this new one. It's not a new sticker, but I just put it on. It's a possum.
I saw
A possum in front of some flames, and it says "Eat the Rich." What else need I say more?
You need to say no more.
And then above that, I have a System of a Down sticker that says "Blast off, it's party time, and where the fuck are you?" Above that, we have an Anarchy sticker. Need I say more? Down here, we have the little Socialist Rose sticker. Then,
this one is also relatively new. It says, no war, but class war. You know, are we getting a theme here? Then, this old one that says, this is strictly a no-Nazi zone. I think any zone should be a no-Nazi zone.
Yes.
And then we have a cool little hammer and sickle and a star. And then last, but most importantly, a bingo sticker. Not a bingo card. A bingo from Bluey sticker. And she's holding a cute little stuffy animal.
Stuffy animal.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
It's like
TED Talk?
yeah, or I was gonna say like a pageant.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. Oh, Gia Gunn. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let's get into this one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The Piña Colada song. I need to read the lyrics to you. Can I do that?
You can definitely do that.
Because
Let's close that up.
I didn't know that it was about what it's about until I was in the car on the drive from Tijuana to here, my home, after the airport.
Alrighty.
Let me read this to you.
Alright.
This is Escape, the Piña Colada song. I was tired of my lady. We'd been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was a letter I read. If you like piña coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga and you have a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape. And then he goes on to say, I didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kind of mean. But me and my old lady had fallen into the same old dull routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and thought and though I'm nobody's pet, I thought it wasn't poet. Oh my god, I can't read. I'm illiterate. And though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like piña coladas and getting caught in the rain. And he says that I'm not much into health food, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's where we'll plan our escape. So he waits at the bar, right? He says, so I waited with the high hopes, and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant. I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady. She said, oh, it's you. Then we laughed for a moment and said, I never knew that you like piña coladas, blah, 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 whatever. And the wife had already put out an ad to get away from the husband because she likes piña coladas and getting caught in the rain.
That
And he responded,
is
and they were
insane.
I would have been like, I was doing that to catch you.
That is craziness. How do you come up with that for a song?
It probably happened.
Oh my god.
That's insane. How are you gonna, like, it's not mutual cheating, because they didn't know about it, but it's like, they were both cheating. But in her case, I would have been like, literally,
I knew it.
No, I was doing this to see if you would do it. Because I knew there was something going on with you.
Yeah.
I
Me
didn't put
too.
this out for real.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's actually insane. I was telling her before that when I was younger, I knew that song was not about piña coladas, but I didn't know what it was about.
something.
And I thought it was just about like sex up until this moment. But
No,
clearly I was wrong.
yeah.
What's this little secret you got over here? This little secret number.
Oh, it's me being replaced.
Oh.
Look how tiny I wrote it. Yeah, it's because I fear I'm being replaced. Like I said
Never.
earlier, I fear.
Never. There's no alternative to Deb and Jan.
I hope so.
We may have dairy alternatives, but we don't have a Deb and Jan alternative.
There's no dairy alternative.
True, there is no alternative for dairy.
Yeah, but dairy, yes.
King.
Okay.
That's why I said.
Alrighty.
That's why I said when you said you come from a dairy town. I was like, dairy town. We call our dad Dairy.
I love him.
So
And my mom is Terry,
yes, Terry and Dairy.
and I'm Dairy Jr.
She is Terry Jr.
Yeah, I'm Dairy Jr.
Otherwise known as Deb.
Yes. Oh, we didn't introduce the podcast at all.
Ooh.
This is episode
We did
27
not.
of
Episode 27 of We Don't Exist.
Exist.
We apologize
Yeah.
for going almost the whole episode
Yeah.
without saying who we are and what we are.
We're here,
We're queer.
and we are totally clear.
We're clear like a white girl's phone case.
Why would you say that? Now, why would you go on and say that? You had a clear phone case for a while.
I know.
Whitey,
I'm
cracker.
I am a cracker.
Me too. And I live by that.
Yeah.
I wish I did not have to live by it.
Yeah. Just give me a little bit of melanin.
Yeah, just like I need a little tan.
I would love to be like my summer color during the winter. That's it.
The way that everyone in Mexico called me muñequita or like muñeca when they would see me because I'm so pale. Literally, I was called muñeca.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like a little doll. Like a porcelain doll.
That's crazy.
I'm not that white, am I? I'm pretty white.
My dad talked to somebody. Too long of a story to explain who this person is that he's talking to, but he was talking to someone, and he told them the town that you guys are from in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, and the person he was talking to was like, "Oh, they must be beautiful then. That town is known for their beautiful women."
And we are. No, literally, everyone would tell my parents, "Oh, your daughters are so beautiful." One of my aunts tried to set me up with her friend's son. Sons, plural. After I told her I have a boyfriend, I said,
That's
"Yeah, we've been
funny.
together for about a year," and she's like, "Yeah, but just look at this Instagram story of my friend's sons." And I
That's
was like,
crazy.
"They're kind of ugly." No, I didn't say that, but they were not the best lookers.
Good thing this podcast ain't in Spanish.
You don't know what I'm saying, do you?
There's something that happened today that I would like to unpack a little bit.
Can I say something about today too when
yes.
you're done? Because I forgot about the story, but it's like a story that made me very upset.
Yes. So, I was minding my own business today at work, as one does. And I'm just taking someone's order, and in the back, like the corner of my eye, oh, sorry, let me adjust. Okay. I see someone that looks super familiar, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait until they come up
Weird.
to the register to fully give that thought some attention.
Mm-hmm.
And they come up, and this MF is like staring into my soul. Like, there are certain times, like, you know, a lot of people, when they order, including myself, it's like I'm always looking around. You know, I'm always looking at the menu. I'm always like looking at the menu, then the person, then my phone, then this, then that. This dude likes a handful of others throughout the day. Just like every time I would look up from my little computer and make eye contact, it was just like into your soul.
It's the worst.
Not like creepy. It was just
Don't
like
look
you
at
look
me.
like it's just like you look like you
You're
know
weird.
something. You know, you look like you know something about me. So that's the kind of look this guy was giving me. And I am like terrified because he looks exactly like my ex. Like,
I don't know what my ex looks like at the moment. I have not seen him in a very long time.
It's been a hot second since
Yeah.
since
Since
your
we-
ex has made an appearance on social media.
Yeah, or like even like seeing him in public. It's been a minute. So I have no idea what he looks like right now. But I at first there was like like a couple minutes where I was like, is this him? And I
You?
just haven't seen him in like a long time, and he just changed the way he looked, because it was literally him with darker hair and like kind of like maybe like a little Asian like tang to him, like a little more olive in the skin,
Not an Asian tang.
like a little more olive in the skin than like the like kind of orangey. But
Okay.
either way, it was terrifying because like the face was the same. I was like, I can't tell if you look more like him than he does. You know, it's like
Yeah.
this person, he's either gonna give me my ex's name right now, or this is the most insane doppelganger situation I've ever been a part of. And so this guy, he gives me his name, and it's not my ex's name. It is not Nicholas. And I was so flustered because like I was scared. I was like, what is happening? Why did the universe send this to me? That like I forgot to give him his like banana bread.
Oh.
So I put it in the microwave, and his order, it's only a coffee, and it takes like 20 minutes. And I feel so bad. So I'm like your coffee's gonna be ready like any minute. I'm so sorry for the wait. Like I can get you any one of these desserts for free or whatever. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. So then he chose it. I packaged it up, and he was like, can I get my banana bread? And I was like,
Oh.
oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm sorry. But like, yeah, it was a weird situation because like that man ruined me for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I'm still having to pay for what he did. So it's like the thought of like him actually coming into my work
The audacity.
is terrifying to me. I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, if he did, I would hope that he would like have some common sense to be like, I'm not gonna be in here
yeah,
anymore.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah.
Because like that, yeah. I don't even know what I would do in that situation, honestly.
No, I don't know what you could do on like you have to do your job.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
And I'm trying to get a tip. Maybe he would tip extra because he feels bad.
Sorry for what I did to you.
Here's an extra 50 cents.
Yeah. Here's a crumb. Literally. That's really weird. That's really weird, and I think because you sent into the group chat,
Yeah.
right? I don't like the way that a certain person responded
I
to it
agree. Me neither. That pissed me off.
because why can't you just feel the way you feel about the situation?
Yep. Yeah, that's exact. Sorry for getting flustered by the thought of someone who ruined my life and made me almost do very regrettable things. Wow.
What a concept.
Anxiety when you think you see that person. Weird.
It's just because they don't have an ex.
Literally, that's the only reason. If you understand the feeling of being cheated on, then you understand.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. And she knows.
So
And I know, but I didn't know for a long time.
now you do.
Crazy. My story?
Mhm.
I'm at work today, right? And tomorrow, these the big dogs are coming in and they're doing an inventory check. So all the tags need to be out so that they can scan them real quick or like whatever, I don't know. So I'm putting the tags out of these baby clothes. And there's these women, two little ladies, no, they were big ladies, with a stroller. And there is a venti, I think it was like the dragon fruit refresher in the seat. This woman, they don't think that I'm watching them, but she picks up her cup and it drops to the floor. It spills everywhere. Sticky venti drink on the floor. And they walk right past it.
No.
They don't tell me anything. They walk past me. And I'm just looking at them. and they're avoiding eye contact. And so I go over there, I clean it up, I put down a wet sign, and I walk past them and I give them the nastiest look. But of course, they don't want to make eye contact with me because they know they did something wrong. I would have been fine if you told me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up. It's letting me do something other than the job that I was told to do. Like,
Yeah.
perfect. Great.
Yeah.
Love that. You could have just told me,
Yeah.
and I would have been okay.
The problem is the trying to ignore it and just ignoring any responsibility or
Yeah.
accountability. That's the problem.
And that's what sucks about retail, because people will just drop things on the floor and not pick it up. Where's the accountability?
Yeah.
Also, a kid peed on the floor today at work. So, that's pretty
Ew.
cool.
God.
Yeah. And the father of this child was like, "Hey, kid peed. Sorry." Like it was something that happened all the time.
God.
Crazy. But yeah, that story with the girls who dropped the drink and didn't say anything made me so upset.
I don't.
And it
blame you.
ruined my day. I had an attitude all day because of it. Because, like, how are you going to be such a, like, meanie beanie to not say anything when you drop a drink? The first thing I would do is, like,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
do you have paper towels? I would offer to clean it up for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just so frustrating. And that's my story. And if you think that's frustrating, drop a W in the comment.
Drop a deuce in the toilet.
And I will.
Coochie-dong.
Coochie dong. I told you this already, but I've been eating a lot of mints from my place of work and found out today that they are a
They have-
laxative.
Yes, they have the sugar-free Haribo gummy effect.
So if you eat too many, like I have been eating them like candy, they have a laxative effect. So I've been really getting the laxative effect. But yeah, that's that. Do we want to get into media? We're an hour or two.
My eye.
There's something in my eye.
Ugh. It's your beautiful lashes. Your gorgeous lashes.
My all natural lashes.
Yes. 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 Okay, guys. I'm getting tired.
Me too. It is time to wrap this up.
Yep. All right. So my media this week is Brown Noise, Schlaflied. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Schlafly.
By Sleepy Mind, and that is what I would listen to fall asleep in Mexico while the cows were giving birth.
Mama Cats, we're going home.
Yeah. And then we have Secret by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, Uptown Girl by Billy Joel,
Town girl.
Escape, the Piña Colada song, by Rupert Holmes, Let It Be by the Beatles, and then for like other types of media, we have Cooking Mama. I played that on the plane on my phone. It's like a restaurant thing.
It's
weird.
I've been seeing a lot of people playing it now.
Really? Oh, damn. And then I've been listening to The Bald and the Beautiful and rewatching Brittany Broski YouTube videos because she makes me so happy and she makes me laugh. And I really like Brittany Broski. She's a comfort creator for me, I think. I like her.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Absolutely. Alrighty. For me, I have Dogtooth by Tyler the Creator. I haven't listened to all his new shit yet. Been
Me
busy,
neither.
but Dogtooth is fire. Right Down the Line by Jerry Rafferty. Killer
That's
Queen.
a good one.
Queen. The girl wants to be with the girls by the Talking Heads. Rock Lobster by the B-52.
It was a bikini whale.
What's oh god, I forgot how the Family Guy.
Oh.
It goes like,
Death to America and butter sauce.
Anyways, and then I've also been listening to some RuPaul recently. I put
As you all should.
I put Call Me Mother specifically, but honestly, anything.
Guess who's
Peanut-
back in the house? He's click-clacking about.
Peanut butter,
That's such a good one. And Freaky Money.
Freaky Money.
So good.
Born Naked and the Rest is Drag.
You know what?
Or no, it's Born Naked.
You know something funny that I do a lot when I listen to RuPaul songs now?
What?
Especially the ones that have queens in them, where it's like a RuPaul song, but the queens get a verse. I get like the chills. I'm like, they don't know that they're gonna win yet. Like Kitty Girl from All Stars season 3, which is like Trixie and Kennedy Davenport's in it, and
Oh wow,
Shangela. And
have fun.
they like in the song, there's certain queens that get a verse, and I'm like, oh my god, she doesn't know she's about to win.
Oh
And
my
it's-
gosh, she doesn't know she's gonna go home next.
No, literally, and it's beautiful, and I just get the chills. And sometimes I get teary-eyed. It's like, it's weird. I get very emotional.
Another good one. Can I get an amen?
Can I get where my people at? Where my people at? Roxy should have been voted. Roxy, in season 2 of All Stars, she should have been, when she was on the chopping block the first time, she
Bye.
should have gone.
I agree.
Sorry, Roxy, but you were not good. Anyways.
And then I also have Nicki Minaj. I don't have any specific songs. I've just been kind of shuffling that.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. And then the only thing I've been watching is Drag
Drag
Race.
Race.
I'm trying to crush that shit in so I can
Double time.
DragCon and actually know who the queens are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's that on that and that.
That's that on that. And this is this.
And we
And
are we,
it's
and you
ending.
are you.
And we're gonna go bye-bye.
And you're gonna go poo-poo.
And we're gonna go hoo-hoo.
And you're gonna go hee-hee.
And we're gonna go ha-ha. And you're gonna say wee-wee.
And then I'm gonna go pee-pee.
Me too.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that, as we said, that was episode 27 of We Don't Exist. Why we are your co-hosts, Deb and Jan.
Yes, I'm Deb.
I'm Jan. And we apologize again for our little hiatus. But we're glad to be back.
Yeah.
And we hope you missed us just as much as we miss you. And
Sorry for being a little tired.
yes. And thank you for your patience. And yeah, I'm sorry. My eyes are playing such tricks on me right now. Everything in the corner of my eyes is like a person at the moment. But anyways, thank you guys. We'll see you next week on
Mwah.
YouTube and Spotify and Amazon and
I don't know if we're on Amazon, actually.
I think we are.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
And Samsung podcasts and just all the
Yeah,
random
and
ones.
RSS and all of that. So thank
Alrighty,
you so
guys.
much.
bye bye.
Can I get an amen?
Can I get it? Can I get it?
Can I get it?